G'day, fellas.
Hello, and I guess we're live, and welcome back to me trying to learn cybersecurity through TryHackMe's website. Last time I think we were doing Metasploit on live, but I went ahead and did some other things, especially I think I did Metapredator here as well, which was very fun to do. And we learned how to use Metasploit to do the Eternal Blue exploit. Then we learned some basics. These are some basic stuffs. Nothing really groundbreaking or something really new. And I learned this morning the Hydra password cracking tool, which is just a tool for brute forcing your way through a login system. You can use it on a website or try to log into SSH. And let's continue to the other things here. And we are almost 65% of the room, and we have 5 more module to complete, and then we'll complete our cybersec learning path. That is, let's go to learn, and in path I think this one, cybersecurity 101, and we'll be completing this path. I wanna complete it as fast as possible. I won't be getting the certification yet though, and they were taking a career quiz. I don't know how that will work out, but I think I will pick this one because I like the color red. Just kidding, but I do wanna go with junior pen tester. I don't know about security engineer though, because although I had some experience as a software developer, maybe this would have been some good path, DevSecOps and this, but I do want to go with JPT as in junior pen tester. So with some I guess you can start. And this is Go Buster the basics. It's very hot in here. I'll turn on the fan, then I will start doing the room. We'll go with Go Buster the basic. And remember, this is the very first tool we used. What Go Buster does is exposes every available path or branching for of your website. For example, you may have slash home slash about, and someone may have created slash admin login, and that is not exposed to public. But using the word list or whatever, we can actually find out what are the possible ways to interact with an website or just anyone in the network, I guess. So we'll be doing that. I think this is going to be much more than what we did before. Very excited to learn this tool. So let's get started and let's do join room. And what we're going to learn, understand the basics of enumeration, how to use GoBuster, how to use GoBuster to enumerate subdomain, and how to use GoBuster to enumerate virtual hosts. Yeah, this part we don't know, that we'll be learning today. And how to use a word list. We know how to use a word list. I mean, we used word list as what did we use? Yeah, we used rocku.txt, rocku text file. That is one word list. But yeah, sure. And I'm going to start the attack box and the lab machine, and while this opens up, I'm going to turn on my fan real quick. Yeah, I searched for a chill music, but I think this music is a bit I don't know, seems a bit Chinesey, you know. Maybe try something else. Something lo-fi, something synth. Maybe let's try this one. Okay, this one's not so bad. Maybe we'll stuck with this one. I mean, maybe we will stick with this one. Oh, I think it's too loud, right? Maybe if I... Is it not loud? I feel like it's very loud. Okay, so our attack machine has started, and let's start with okay, what was I doing? Okay, I'll start. Okay, for this room, we'll use a Ubuntu 20 virtual machine acting as a web server, and this web server hosts multiple subdomains and virtual hosts. So what we will be doing is the web server also has two content management system, CMS. Okay, these are WordPress and Joomla. Throughout this room, we'll be using the attack box, where GoBuster is already installed, and okay, so we will use GoBuster to enumerate the web server directories and subdomains. However, if you prefer to use your own machine instead of attack box, I can do that. Okay. You can start the web server by clicking start lab machine button below. I think we are okay with this much, and we work in a local network with DNS server on the website to ensure we can resolve domains used through this room. You need to change the etc resolve file DNS resolver. Open the terminal in the on the dialog box and enter the command sudo nano this one. So we are going to edit our DNS resolver file, and you already have a name server. I don't know what this name server is about, but I think we also need to add another one, that is this one. So we'll be using this as a name server. We got it. And save the file by pressing Ctrl O and what, and exit the editor by pressing Ctrl X. Enter the command restart to restart the DNS resolver service. So let's do it. Cool. Also, let's just restart the terminal as well and answer the below question. Assign as the first name server and restart. We made a mistake. We did not assign it as our first name server. I don't know what kind of problem it's going to pose, but let's just do what they say. Okay, let's copy this. I can't copy this. Very nice. This is why I hate nano. How do I copy this though? Yeah, now is a S. Many people will disagree with me. I don't care. And we're going to insert this as our first namespace. Let's save it and exit. And you also need to restart our DNS resolver, so I need to put this, and we'll open up a new terminal. We won't use this one. There's no specific reason why I did that, but I just do. This is my habit. Okay, we did this, and now we'll look into GoBuster. I'm just gonna look into my mobile real quick, and okay, done. So GoBuster is open source offensive tool written in Golang. This is why it's named GoBuster, because apparently everything is written in Golang starts with Go and something that you do. It enumerates the web directories, DNS subdomains, and virtual host, Amazon S3 buckets, and Google Cloud Storage by brute force. Oh my god. Using specific word list and handling the incoming response, many security professionals use this tool for penetration testing, bug bounty hunting, and cybersecurity assessments. Looking at the phases of ethical hacking, we can place GoBuster between the reconnaissance and scanning phases. So, between scanning and reconnaissance, how do you pronounce this? Reconnaissance. What?
Reconnaissance.
reconnaissance, 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 and scanning phases. So it is in between the active and passive reconnaissance. That there's supposed to be two types, and active is just doing port scanning and stuff. Passive is doing reconnaissance or always inting in a way that you don't let the target know, but I don't know what something in the middle works. Enumeration is the act of listing all available resources, whether they are accessible or not. For example, GoBuster enumerates web directories. But first is trying to do however it's necessary, like keep trying until we get it. And it is like having 10 keys and trying all of them. Okay, we got it. GoBuster is included by default distribution like Kali Linux. Let's start by looking at GoBuster's help page. So this is GoBuster help, and there are commands like completion generate the autocomplete script for the specified shell. Directory uses the file enumeration mode. TNS for subdomain enumeration mode. Fuzz uses fuzzing mode, replaces keyword fuzz in the URL, headers, and other body. GCS uses the GCS bucket enumeration. I don't know what, I think it's Google Cloud Service. GCS probably. Help S3 for S3 TFTP. I don't know what TFTP is actually. Version shows the version, virtual host for virtual hosting, and the flags. We got debug, help, no error, verbose output and stops. Okay. And the uses, oh, there's also threads. Okay. T for threads, W for word list, and O for output. This flag writes enumeration results to a file we choose. I see. Let us look at an example how we would use these commands and flags together to enumerate a web directory. Before that, I do want to try one thing that I want to go here and let's see what's happening there. Ooh, fancy. And if we paste forbidden, okay, no issues. I'm just checking. And this is an example. So GoBuster. Thanks for GoBuster. I'm kind of sleepy, not gonna lie. And tier for directory, like web directory. EU, I think this stands for giving the URL. It's not showing here, but seems like so. And W is for the word list. And -T for how many threads you wanna spawn or work on. So if I paste it here, will it work? Negative status code. What? Probably because there's no such thing as this, or what? Copy link. Yeah, probably because there's no such thing as this. And now that we have a quick overview of GoBuster, let's explore different modes of the useless following tasks. What flag do we use to specify the target URL? That is -U. What command do we use for subdomain enumeration model? For subdomain, I think that is DNS. I think DNS. And there's no dash, it's just DNS. Correct. We are on fire already. GoBuster has a directory mode allowing users to enter website directories and files. Useful when you're performing a penetration test and would like to see what the directory structure of website is and what files it contains. Often directory structures of websites and web app follow a particular convention, making them susceptible to brute force using word lists, for example, blah blah blah. And okay, I don't know what it is. GoBuster is powerful because it allows you to scan the website and return the status codes. These status codes immediately tell you if you, as an outsider, can request that directory or not. So these are what help. If you want a complete overview what GoBuster directory command can offer, you can look at the help page. Seeing the extensive help page for directory, we can see it can set cookies. I think this flag configures the cookie pass along each request. Yep. These are for extensions, headers, no status, password, status code, status blacklist, username, and follow redirect. This flag configures GoBuster to follow the redirect that it achieved as a response to send request. A HTTP redirect status code is used to redirect the client to a different URL. Anyway, how to use directory mode? You just put dir in front of all this, like right after the GoBuster. Notice that the command also includes uflag and wflag, word list and URL, in addition to the dir keyword. These two flags are required for directory information to work, because this one is the URL and this is the word list. Okay, and what -r means that follow redirect. Okay, so it will follow the redirected pages if GoBuster finds any or encounters any. This command scans all the directories. I think I got this, but word list configure. Okay, is there something really in my computer? I just wanna know. Let's say cat, not cat, let's say hate, and boom. Yeah, it is here. Directory list 2.2 medium. Nice. Which flag? Okay, and this command will look for directories located at example.thm using word list directory. In addition to directory listing, this command also lists all the files that have a PHP or JS extension. Which flag do we have to add to our command to skip the TLS verification? Enter the long flag notation. What? TLS verification, and that is what? Okay, no TLS, this one, no TLS validation. Best. Yay. Enumerate the directories of www.offensivetools.thm. Which directory catches your attention? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this, or this one. Actually, let's copy this one, and I will, before I paste it, let's make it full screen, clear it up, paste it here, and I will just change the URL from this to this. and I'll paste it here. Oh my god, it did not work. I made it worse. Let me clean it up. But I pasted it properly. I think it did not copy or something. THM, Control C and Control V. Okay, it's pasted now. Let's try and run it. It's not working. Error on running code was unable to connect to www. Okay, I think what we did wrong is there shouldn't be any quotation. Yeah, what am I doing wrong? I'll have to ask LLM because I don't want to waste much time. Also, I don't know how to know what is wrong. Okay, it's telling me something. I think it's probably because of my DNS resolver setting. Yep, somehow it is empty. Somehow my DNS resolver is empty. And why is that? Oh no, it's not empty. I put the wrong thing here. Okay, so let me get this one. Oh my, looks like file kinds instead of your host's file. What? While putting in instance molecule, it won't work because the target machine is not acting as a DNS server for AttackBot. Instead choose that file or follow this quick step. Add target. What? I don't understand. I don't understand at all. Yeah, it's not looking at my DNS or something because it's not going there. HTTP. But if we do this, instead, will it work? No, come on, man. I copy this and paste this. Well, 68, and will this work? Yeah, this is working, but not not the thing. Yeah. Let the server status Joomla secret. Secret is interesting to me. So we're going to say which one seems interesting. That is secret. And we are oh my bad. And here, if we go here, /secret, okay, we are restricted for some reason, and we're looking for a key. So it's telling us to enumerate even this part. So let's say /secret. So let's see what we get. Okay, we didn't really find anything except content and uploads. So where is this? Okay, you're here, secret, and if we say content, or let's say if I say upload, not found. Now I'm lost actually. Now I'm lost. I found nothing here though. When you're stuck, the only person who can help you is the helpful hacker. I don't understand what's wrong, so I'm gonna jump to it.
If I'm looking for DNS, and you find that up here when you look at the modes again.
Okay.
So that would be here.
Let's do the task. Right. Let's go to the task.
Right. That's okay. So here we have the -X flag, and basically what this does is now, instead of looking for directories, if we include the -X flag, we're now looking for files, right? Or the website by clicking, and then we're looking for file.
Oh, maybe if I look for files, we might find something interesting. No? I guess no. Where we go, let's start the basics. Okay.
Oh, actually, let me already ran, but we get HM. and let's change that. Paste that in, attack URL, or so, which directory catch. So because this is the word list, so
Secrets, right?
/home /media, templates, modules, plugins, includes, languages. So these are all directories, right, that it's looking for. And it keeps on getting this 301 or different errors. But here, if we see, there's home, and that has a status of 200. And this room isn't about, statuses, but you should know status 200 means okay. So we were able to actually navigate there. So let's try home. Nope. Doesn't want /home. Maybe. Okay, I figured it would show up quick. Maybe it's not showing up quick, so we're going to wait and we're going to let this run, and then we'll jump back in once we have an answer. Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
so
we found secret.
Secret. It does.
So press.
Continue
Yeah.
the directory found in question 2.
But how I answer to the question 3?
Directory found in question 2. You will find an interesting file there with a .js. So now what I'm going to do, so I have to do that because if I don't include this in my URL for the extension, right? .js. I'm going to look flag.js, right?
So if I do this, let's wait, and I think we're going to get something. According to the video, we're going to get something.
Right? And that's pretty interesting. Okay? And we're looking for the flag. So now what do we do? So I'm going to close this. And what we can do is, there's a couple of different ways to do this. I'm going to use curl. And curl, actually, you can do a lot of cool stuff with curl. But if you just do curl followed by URL, or my bad, did that backwards. Often, I know it. And it's secrets. Offensive tools, plural. If you just use it this way, then what it's doing is it's just sending a GET request to this URL, and it's going to return whatever it gets. So if I hit enter.
Okay, we found nothing.
Put this in parentheses. I didn't think I did, but maybe I do. Maybe I don't need the HTTP. Oh, there we go. So I thought you had to do the whole HTTP /, but I guess you don't. So learn something new every day. Okay, so curl followed by just that, and then that will give you the flag. So you can copy that.
But I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it. How am I going to find it? So go Buster. .xl, let's see, I think there's an example here, txt-x and then js, word list, txt and .x.js. It should work, but no, it did not work for some reason. But if I inspect, do I get something called no? And how do I know there is something called flag.js? Okay, something's wrong with the machine today that I'm sure of. But we're still going. But if I do what he did in the the video, Carl, that is let me copy this link, shv.secret /flag.js,
followed by just that, and then that will give you.
Yeah, it's not working either. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Oh.
The flag, so you can copy that, and then that will give you
carl.hm.secret.js. Okay, what am I doing wrong that it's not working? You know what, I will terminate them both so I can restart the machine. I don't understand why it's not working properly. But let's wait and see. Let's see how he set up his environment though. This is going to be, I think, task 1.
internet and you jump addresses to find. So having to memorize them does that all change automatically. DNS server as attack box to go to resolve a host name. We're gonna change it to this IP address. The target will function the way that SMASQ, and we are that. And basically what that did, if we go back and look at it, so sudo, that's just going to give us root privileges. Then nano is a text editor, DNSMASQ file, which is DNSMASQ. It's a forwarding. So in simple terms, basically DNSMASQ is a program that lets us set up on our attack box. We want to add this. We're going to try the first, paste that in. Okay, we're going to say, yeah, save it to the exact looking for have to do is so that we need to make
and you restart it.
Our attack, our target machine. We're done with task number 2. Go Buster domains.
Okay, so that's exactly what I did, but it's not working for my part.
Submit that.
And let's wait for the attack machine to be set up. I'm kind of sleepy though. Maybe after this I'll go to sleep. Okay, it started, and let's do the environment setup real quick. We're gonna sudo nano this super fast. Let's do this, and bam. And what we are gonna do is we're gonna add this as our name server, first name server. We're gonna save this and we're gonna exit, and we're also going to restart. So this resolvers sync well, and if I go to task 4 and pick this one, Yeah, we're going to search for PHP and JS later, but before that we are going to remove this. We are gonna search for this. Okay, come on, I clearly copied that. I clearly copied that. So I don't think it works, so let's do here and Control Shift V here. Please work this time. Okay, it doesn't work. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Wait, let me clear this up real quick. And please work. What is this? What is this? Huh. But if I do this, if I do this, it should work. But what I need is an .js file. It doesn't work. Okay, and it is going to be inside the secret, so please work. It does not work. Let's open the browser. I don't know what's wrong. I'm doing what it's told here, but it's not working. So I'm only assuming it's the problem with this room, perhaps. Test and go. It's going to be forbidding. If I say secret, restricted action, and if I say flag.js, it's not found, but in this video it's saying that you should get it.
Enter to this. If you just yeah, you for flags, right? And running, but let's it's a .js, so we're gonna look for just .js. Okay, so GoBuster's still running, but we can already see here we have this.
Yeah, but it's not working here, so I don't know what to say. I did everything it told me to do. Something's wrong with the room or something, I don't understand what the issue is though. So yeah, I was very enthusiastic about this video, I mean this room, but the room is kind of broken now. I lost all my motivation, so this kind of sucks, to be honest. I followed exactly, but it did not work. Even if I do Carl here, even if I do, I can close. Even if I do Carl, Control Shift V, dot secret. Oh, look at that. The document has moved permanently. The document has been moved to the secret. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Flag.js. Okay, it's not found. I give up, honestly. Honestly, I give up. What, should I skip this room or what? I know the I can type the flag from here though. Let's continue the later room. If I can complete them, then I will just think this is an anomaly or something, because I'm doing what they're told, right? I don't know why it's not working. And use case subdomain, which let's do task 5. Okay, what I was doing, let's do this one, and if we can complete this, and then we'll just consider this an anomaly and we'll cheat a little bit. But what's this do? Okay, we will DNS mode. I think this one is also cooked because our DNS not working properly, although we set up the DNS resolver as instructed. This mod allows GoBuster to brute force subdomains during a penetration testing, checking the subdomains of targets top domain essential. Just because something is patched a regular domain, it doesn't mean it also patched in subdomain. An opportunity to exploit a vulnerability in one of these subdomains may exist. If TryHackMe owns TryHackMe THM and mobile.tryhackme THM, there may be vulnerability in mobile THM that is not present in TryHackMe THM. That is why it's important to search for subdomains as well. I think this one's also cooked. To run GoBuster in DNS mode, example. What does this do though? So GoBuster DNS test D example.hm. We use the word list, subdomains, topness, array, and enumerates everything for us. So let's try this then. Apart from the DNS keywords and the double flag, which shorthand flag is required for the command to work? That is -d. Use the command learned in the test. How many subdomains are configured for the THM domain? But it's not working here. This is so stupid. Why it's not working? So if I go here and say offensive tools, is it offensive tools? Where is it? Offensive tools.thm. You see it will not work, but there's no such thing as unable to validate base domain. This is the issue here. It's not working. Does putting the IP works though? Shouldn't work, but I'm gonna try. This is my IP ship fee. Okay, something's happening, so let's try. Okay, and this is the issue, right? What can we do? I saw the video and all. I saw another walkthrough, but it's not working. So I will go and look for other stuff. I was so excited for this room, but did not work. Very disappointed. I don't know why. So I think I'll close the stream now and maybe catch you guys another time.